we not glorifying or promoting no violence, but I gotta throw this in a tip. In 2016, Delaware murder rate was higher. I'm gonna say Dover. Dover murder rate was higher than Philadelphia and Baltimore.
I was 13 when I lost my brother. Like, he was my world. He was like my pop.
If you had an unlimited amount of money, I'm talking about unlimited, what would you do? Why didn't you put the mother beats on Southside Ju? Because I knew what was going to go down, man.
That's crazy. Breaking news. I ain't never talk about it, but the money wasn't right. First of all, that was an easy.
You are now tuned in to another official episode of Untrapped the Podcast. And tonight we got a very special guest, man. Johnnie with the motherfucking Mac that came and tapped in officially. Philly First 48’s in the building. What's going on, brother, man?
Fucking guy, man.
Finally
KP.
made it.
I'm here, brother.
We got Johnnie with the Mac in the building
up,
for
nigga?
sure, man. First of all, I hope all is well. And once again, appreciate you for coming.
You already know it's love.
You feel me? But
Our
since
shit
the last
deep in all
time,
this shit.
absolutely. Since the last time we linked up, it was definitely epic when we linked up. You feel me? You gave me opportunity to come on your platform and get some shine. Now you know we returning the favor. We here with it,
man. You had the vision.
We still is,
you
bro.
We
ain't ate yet. Shit.
I'm proud of you, man. This shit looking real good.
Nah, I appreciate you, bro, for sure.
You really been doing your thing, man. But you already know, man. That's how you gotta do. You know what I mean? You gotta the up and coming. You gotta look out for niggas and shit like that. You know
Absolutely.
What I mean? That's always what I did and shit like that. So when I saw you, you know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga OVH Bay. That's my guy. He called me, put you on the line and shit like that. You came through the podcast. I got your story. Thrill motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real
Absolutely.
nigga, man. From Delaware. You don't got a lot of real niggas from Delaware and shit.
Hold
you know
on.
What I mean?
We gotta stop that right now. Listen.
Got a bunch of rats out
Delaware.
this show. You got a bunch of, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna give y'all, and we're not here to glorify. We're not glorifying or promoting. We're not glorifying or promoting no violence. But I gotta throw this in a tip. In 2016, Delaware murder rate was higher. I'm gonna say Dover. Dover murder rate was higher than Philadelphia and Baltimore, and those are two major cities. Also Chicago. Now think about it. If the murder rate was higher, wouldn't the rat rate be higher?
I love it out here though.
Absolutely.
This is my second home. What you getting so offended
Absolutely.
for?
We just gotta clear the air. You feel me?
No. Because when you talk about Delaware and shit, like, you know, that's where we go at. You know what I mean?
That's where y'all go at the Duck Philly wreck.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. So it's, you know what I mean. It's nothing. I'm out here. I love the people out here. I'm outside too.
Absolutely,
man.
we accept you. We accept you, man. You know.
She ain't got no other fucking choice but to accept.
Some of them niggas get chased out of Philly and get coming down here.
That happens a lot also.
Names and
shit.
I could name 10 rats from Delaware and shit. No, it's all love though. You know, I gotta come here and pop with my bro, man.
Absolutely.
Man. You finally got me though, man. Long journey though, but
yes, absolutely. We here, so we gonna get straight into it, bro. I'm gonna ask you this because we know Philly First 48. We know Johnnie Mac.
Yeah.
But we need to know Johnnie Speaks.
Damn.
How did you become
That's crazy.
What you became? I'm not gonna say today because we're gonna jump into the DVD era because that's also a big transformation of content.
Yeah, that's how
like from DVDs to electronics, you know?
Yeah.
So what was the spark in your head to make you be like, okay, I wanna go this route?
Man, me just coming from North Philly and shit like that, being around rappers and shit like that, like rappers like NH, Meek Mills and Joey Jahaz and shit like that. Me just being around that shit, you know what I mean? It put a spark in me and shit like that. That's when I fell in love with music and shit
Absolutely.
like that. Man, that was the times, them DVD days and shit like that, you know what I mean? But, you know, one nigga that inspired me was Young Bob and shit like that. He the one that filmed everything, you know what I mean? Put it together and shit like that. Different DVDs, headshot, joints.
Yeah,
he inspired me and shit like that. So, you know, once I got in the lane and shit like that, I grabbed the camera and, you know, I just start recording. Niggas start spitting the hottest raps going different parts of the city. Like, I don't care. Where the hot rap is at? They in North, they in West. I'm going to West. They in Uptown, I'm going to Uptown. But I'm getting that raw content and shit like that. And you know what I mean? That's how I started, though.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? Belly of the Beast DVDs and shit like that.
But like even with that, that's still like a big. That's like a big jump outside the box because it's like around that time a lot of niggas wasn't doing that and it may not have been cool.
Real
so it's like you dealt with a lot of adversity to become what you are. You feel me?
Hell yeah. And I was in the streets when I was doing this shit. Like, so you know what I mean? I just knew what I wanted, and I knew what I was around and shit. I was around the hottest niggas in the city one point in time and shit like that. You know what I mean? When Gillies and all them talk about the Batcave, Garcias and them talk about I was down there in a mix with them guys and shit like that. So, you know what I mean? I said, let me grab the camera. It was history all the way until like, you know what I mean? Being tangled up in the streets. I remember I got caught up from some homicide shit. Like, you know what I mean? Had to take a step back from the shit. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I just remember all them times. Everything documented though, but you know what I mean? I always tell niggas and shit like that, you can't be wishy-washy. You can't have 1 foot out and 1 foot in and shit like that. And I feel like, you know what I mean, on the start, that was me. You know what I mean? Coming from Philly, North Philly. You know, and shit.
But I feel like, even like when people say stuff like that, like sometimes somebody will say like, to me, like, or like, cause my opinion be different for stuff. Like somebody will be like, oh, if you do this, you do this, you're going to end up in 2 places, dead or in jail. But we never talk about the ones that actually made it out. Yeah. And it's always, like, that's what I always, like, people may think I'm not listening to them or something, but it's like.
Yeah, that's real.
Let's talk about the big meechas that never got caught, or the big meechas that did this and transformed and took that money and did what they did. Nobody never talks about them, you know? Yeah. But, and I feel like that's how you got to approach the youth today. Like, you got to approach them with reality. Like, like, our whole lives, your whole life, we've been telling death for jail, death for jail, death for jail. Yeah. But jail, it became almost automatic. Like, it's almost like I got to go to jail to get accepted. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. And I feel like that's where the morality of the situation falls off, because you get to jail and then you tell. So, like, that dangling telling part was never in the plans of when you signed up for the streets and blood, you know? And that's where a lot of people get lost at. And I would say
but when you go through some shit though, like, you know what I mean, when you go through some real shit and you get through that shit, like, I mean, niggas don't want to, like, I'm not going back, like, you know what I mean? The smart niggas, that's the nigga that's make it out, that makes it out and shit like that, you know what I mean? But you know, it's you know, it's a crazy world we live in right now and shit like that. But the youth, man, I see myself in all them little niggas and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's why I meet them where they at. Diamond Street, time I got Diamond Street FM and shit, niggas wasn't trying to really sit next to Young, but I went to in his projects and met him where he's at and try to understand him. He gave me a crazy interview and shit like that. You know what I mean?
And the thing about it is, like, you and bro, y'all older than me, but y'all was once them same young niggas. You feel me? Yeah. It's just today is film. Yeah. It's just the streets have evolved. Whereas, like, you got to beat different levels now. It's almost like a video game. How they say it is like a game. You just got to beat different levels. Your first gun might was a 380. Yeah. But in today's time, a 380, you can't even find one of them bitch. They first guns a switch. Yeah. So it's just like, I feel like the world would be fucked up if y'all had social media like we got today. Shit, the world would be ruthless. Like,
I feel sorry, man. It's like you gotta be hands on, even having kids out there joining and shit.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Like, it's just like, yo, it's real. It's real, man. But the streets ain't it, man.
Yeah,
any
motherfucker
it's that live this shit, you know what I mean? Shit ain't it, man. I took losses, man. Them losses hurt, man.
Yeah.
I was 13 when I lost my brother. Like, he was my world. He was like my pop. So it's like, oh, you get me?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was only 13 going through some shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That fucked me up mentally, like, you know what I mean? So, you know, them losses hurt and shit like that, you know what I mean? But, you know, you just gotta stay grounded. I always tell the youngins and shit, like, you gotta find God too, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what got me through, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to be here. That's
Absolutely.
why y'all see me have fun on camera. This shit is fun to me. I'm blessed to make it.
Yeah.
Like, niggas ain't make it from my projects, man. I'm from Johnson Homes, bro. You know what Johnson Homes at?
Nah, I really don't.
I'm gonna bring you through. You supposed to have came through and shit when you came through for the battles and shit like that. But yeah, man, like, there's only a few of us that made it and shit. And I'm one of the few. And you know what I do with my platform, I share it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had friends that was blackballed from different big radio stations and all that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Just from the street shit, like, and I know how that shit is. So I was like, man, I gotta create a platform for the youth, for, you know what I mean? I gotta give everybody a voice and shit like that. You know what I mean?
But
that's
also,
how we heal this thing. Like,
yeah, sorry to cut you off, but also dealing with what I deal with, like, my platform and everything, I'm like 10 12 years younger than you. So, like,
Yeah.
it's also like now, but I realized early, everybody can't go.
Yeah.
Like,
That's key.
certain rooms, like, you got a homie from the streets that's all he knows is the streets, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes, like, I get caught in dilemmas where I be like, bro, I got a homeboy that since we was 13, I'm talking about the most he ever been out of jail. I'm 23. Since we was 13, the most he ever been out of jail was 2 months.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm talking about juvenile to adult, you know. Like, so it's like he just so stuck when he was 13. It's like, bro, like,
yeah.
what about Miami? He like, oh, I seen that in a magazine. I ain't really worried about it.
Yo.
But bro, all you know is the cage. All you know is jail. But it messed me up because I be like, damn, like, I know you're not gonna be able to come on this journey with me because you're not gonna understand.
Man.
Like, you're not gonna understand what's destined for us. But I understand because it's for me. But I want to bring you. But I understand that you're not gonna be able to come because this ain't for you.
Yeah.
Like, your path is a different way. Even if it is like the Bing. You feel me?
Yeah,
it's sad, but that's reality. Like, you got certain, like, if it ain't, it's just me and Bay are moving up. Like, it is plenty of people we didn't try to bring around. Like, bro, that we brought with you, bro.
Shit.
He might not see the light of day again. He might come on with all grades.
Like
and
that.
all we tried to do was bring him to show him something different. You feel me? Like,
Shit crazy. Free that nigga.
yeah.
But it's like, yeah, some people don't get it and shit like that, man. Once I saw past Philly and shit, I'm out here with y'all. Like, you know, we playing joke. I got my guy in here and all that. We laughing and all that. But this is my home right here and shit like that. But I had to see it to make it, like, people be so stuck on Philly. Like, no, listen, bro, I went to Jamaica for the first time last year, bro. I'm like, yo, this is life. Like, like, I'm telling, like, I be trying to tell my guys, but it's like, you know, only thing you gonna do is just keep moving and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's lonely. It's lonely at the top too. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Nah, I believe it.
You know what I mean?
And it's just like, bro, I went to, like, I think I was on the ankle monitor when I came and did your joint. Bro, they let me out that box, bro. I went to I didn't even make it off U.S. soil yet, but I just went to Miami. It was like, bro, the water is blue. Like, nigga, I go to Rehoboth Beach.
Damn.
Like, this is just, and like, I'm just glad I was blessed with that grace to just expand my mind to other stuff in the world because, like, it's so many people that's gonna get left here. Like, their life is never gonna be outside of Delaware, and it's like, it's just crazy. Like a sad reality of it. Yeah, man. You know,
that shit crazy, man. Some of these young boys, man, y'all niggas getting life's double life stuff. Y'all ain't even get no ass yet. Yeah, I ain't even touch no. It's like that's what's going on. Like, you know what I mean, in Philly right now, man. Free
bro, that's
all
what's
the
going
youngins
on
and shit
here,
like that,
bro.
Man.
Like, I'm
really
telling you, like,
on.
I had it was a young, he like just turned 13. His mom was a crackhead, but my mom will always take care of him and his siblings. Long story short, he killed another 14-year-old, bro. He going for the rest of his life, bro. Like, you don't even understand what you just did. And then they got him on a phone confession. Like, you sold yourself. Like, you don't even you don't even understand, bro. Like, you're gonna hit puberty in jail, bro. Like, oh my God, you don't even, like, that's why I just be like, bro, like, that's why I keep myself going. Like, no matter what I gotta do to keep this going or keep whatever I got going on going, because I gotta be the one to make it to tell the story. Yeah, you know,
and you doing your damn thing.
Nah, absolutely.
I give you your credit, man. Coming from what you came from, I know about your case, man.
Yeah,
and all
absolutely.
And
all them old heads, dishonorable and suckers, nigga.
If King Earn next to a nigga, you know a nigga official.
Yeah, shout out King
to
Earn.
The guy, shout out to Elite Boss and all that. But yeah, man, that's why, you know, what's our job to do though? Why we got these big platforms and shit like that? You know what I mean? When we get the youth here, we gotta really keep it real with them, man. I was glad I got to sit to talk to the young boy dude. That's my youngin', man. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, these youngins, they really be smart. Yeah. And shit like that. But before he got killed and shit like that.
Bro, Hood Tally is one of the smartest niggas I ever met, bro. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to him. Yeah. Hood Tally is one of the smartest niggas I ever met. Skrilla, one of the smartest people I ever met, bro.
Shout out to the guys.
This, I always tell, like, Skrilla is Skrilla is gonna be a superstar. I told niggas. Like, he's gonna be like an international superstar like Uzi.
I told niggas that.
Like, where Kwani comparison to be like a Meek. Yeah. Like, where he's a superstar. Yeah. But Skrilla's gonna be a global superstar.
He just got it in him.
Yeah.
I remember I did his first interview before all them niggas came to Kensington. Walk me through this joint. Yeah. Take me to the blocks. He knew how to, and his music was different. I'm like, then he playing me shit with Uzi. I'm like, oh, gee, like, this unreleased. But he had his marketing. He was in front of that marketing shit too. Yeah. He bringing niggas together. He like, yo, everybody beefing at this time.
Yep. Heavy.
Oh, everybody. Heavy. He doing tracks with everything. you know, oh no, I'm gonna bring peace and shit instead of, you know what I mean? And you know, he stood on it and shit like that. And, you know, he one of the top artists in Philly right now.
Yeah.
I say Kwani number 1. Shout out to Kwani.
Yep.
I put Skrill right there number 2. That's huge.
I'm gonna say
Being from
tie.
the city. Huh?
I'm gonna say it's a tie. Because they both got their own sound and is both influential all over the world. Okay. You feel me? And Skrilla.
But you know I gotta make these lists though, KP.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Like,
but I'm saying it's tied though.
Okay.
It's definitely
Both
tied.
them,
like
it's neck to neck.
Yeah, that's why I say it's like they do with NFL stats. It's T1.
Yeah.
Literally tied 1. I think it's tied number 1.
Shit.
Because they both got like a heavy influence.
Man, Cronny did Rolling Loud, man.
Yeah.
Man, he from the north side too. Like, you know what I mean? I just, you know, I saw these youngins. I saw their journey, man.
Yeah,
so I'm excited to either just, you know what I mean? But him doing Rolling Loud, him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he had one hell of a year. Trump giving him the stamp and shit
Yeah,
like
like
that.
that's different. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I get what you're saying for sure.
But Skrill too. Like, you know what I mean? He just packed out the TLA and shit like that. You know what I mean? He just, I think he did the Powerhouse and shit like that. You know what I mean? He bringing the fans. Bringing the fiends with him.
He has Skrilla is like I said, he has his own fan base.
Yeah.
And like the fiends, like he got every hood in America want to post their fiends.
Bro, he got the whole Kensington like it's motherfucking O Block. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas is coming to niggas is traveling to come to Kensington and shit, like just to get that vibe and that feel, man. You gotta man, listen, you gotta be a star.
Absolutely.
And you gotta have a good influence to do what niggas doing, man. I salute them niggas.
Absolutely.
Real, man.
But you know, enough of that, man.
Yeah,
enough of the emotional,
you
feel me? But we gonna get straight into at what point of your career did you realize like I'm untrapped? Like I really got something with this. Like
I'm untrapped? Shit. 3 years ago, man, COVID hit and shit like that. And you know, I'm just fucking around on the lives and shit. I ain't had nothing really else to do. Like and shit, I was really gigging it. I had 2 gigs and shit. COVID came, shut me down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, all right. Just trying to figure that shit out on live with a few rappers. I always knew rappers. I already had the connection from the DVD shit. Like, so you know, we just reminiscing on certain shit, and we talk. And I was in my addiction at that time and shit. We opening up about that. Me and Santos talking about. I said, damn, I got something. You know what I mean? I got something. And I saw that podcasting was the new thing and shit at the time. And I just turned it up. You know, when I started getting the big names and shit on me, the Hellcat, certain big interviews I knew I wasn't ready for, but a lot of people saw something in me and shit like that. And you know, I start to really see like, damn, I can take this shit worldwide. And you know, God bless me, man. I had got in my first year, I had got my first podcast deal with NGTV. Shout out to NGTV, man. They really, they looked out for me. Like in the start of my podcasting career. But you know, that's when I can say and I was untrapped and I was like, oh, we probably got something. Probably set my wife down like, oh, all right, let this with, you know, what I mean, I'm gonna invest in this and that's the people don't want to. You gotta invest in your shit too. Like,
absolutely, it take money to make money.
That's key, man. And I knew that. And you know,
shout out to my cameraman, Flair Studios. He stay on me.
He got you looking real good.
And he ain't letting nothing fly. He ain't moving unless you get that mother paper. You hear me? He ain't moving. You hear me? Look, you better send that deposit, bro. I only got nope. No. Put it on the card.
Yeah.
You hear me?
You better. You gotta take care of the people that take care of you, especially if they give you a gloss look.
Absolutely,
on,
bro.
Man.
We locked in, bro.
But I tell you, you came to see me. I said, bro, this the play. You got on it. How many niggas I gave to play?
Yeah.
That ain't put in emotion, bro. Within 2 years, I see you grooving, bro, and I'm proud of you, dog.
Nah, I appreciate you, bro, for sure.
And I'm gonna give you all the game every time. I'm gonna give you whatever game, cause I know I can call you, little KP. Listen, what's going on?
Yeah.
You gonna give it to me though, but yeah.
But I ain't gonna let you run from this, man.
What's up? Talk to me.
Why didn't you put the motherfucking beats on Southside Ju? Cause I knew what was gonna go down, man.
That's crazy. Breaking news. I ain't never talk about it, but the money wasn't right. First of all, that was an easy joint. I don't like easy fights.
Yeah.
I ain't no Billy and shit like that. They be trying. I don't take no nonsense, so they be trying to put me in the Billy category. But I'm really a nice guy and shit like. But the money not right. Come on, we too old to be doing shit for just the look or the clout without the business being up to tack.
Yeah.
I'm far past that right now. So that's the only reason why I declined. It was a major move. Like, if Gil would have hopped on it and really looked and saw what he had, which I know he did because we had a conversation. It was a crazy, very interesting conversation and shit that we had. But that's big bro. He supported me back then. I ain't really gonna shoot at them niggas, but yeah, the money wasn't right. KP, come on, man.
Yeah,
I'm fighting Southside Ju. We gonna pack this shit out.
Yeah.
They coming to see that. That's all what they want to see.
Yeah.
They want to see, like, come on. So, you know, I just needed a little bit more money, and you know, the time was a little, but you know, hopefully we can make that happen and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think the outcome of the fight would have been, man?
I would have fucking hit Drew with a left, and it would have been done. I told you, I'm gonna give you less than 48 sets. The first 48, I'm gonna knock you out. You know, we
put the beats on him.
Shit. Yeah, that's my man too, though. He ain't no pushover, none of that. He got heart. He got enough heart to call me out and shit like. But yeah, that's the only reason why that didn't go down, man. And shit. Just the money wasn't right. The business wasn't up to tat and shit like that.
Feel you.
But shout out to them guys and shit. They had a good hell of a card and shit. You enjoyed the joint?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right.
It was definitely a decent joint.
Yeah.
Somebody from down, like told you, the Maryland, like if you keep going straight down 13,
yeah,
he got, I think White Dynamite knocked him out.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
White Dynamite knocked him out.
He was sharp as shit. I'm like, he hit hard as shit. He knocked Bull out.
He knocked him clean up.
Yeah. Them Delaware cops I heard they was in that joint drawn.
That's Wilmington, bro.
Yeah, Wilmington. Yeah.
He was wilding, bro. They always wilding.
Yeah, Gil was tripping too. Hopefully they you know, invest in something bigger and better for next year and shit, because it's really something to do for everybody and shit.
Nah, it definitely is. It was definitely lit.
Yeah, Delaware definitely was out. I saw another guy, a comedian, was on the card. What's his name? His name Masked Up something. I saw him out here from Wilmington. I saw him on the card too.
So let me ask you this, bro. And don't keep it basic.
All right, come on, talk to me.
If you had an unlimited amount of money, I'm talking about unlimited, what would you do? And I'm gonna answer the question first so you can know to go based off. And don't keep it basic. We know you're gonna heal the. We know you're gonna. Sure. We already know all that, bro. I said, bro, I'd probably go crazy, bro. Because really, what's left to do, bro? You got an unlimited amount of money. It does not stop. Everybody you love, even the person across the street that you remember from 20 years ago, everybody is straight, bro. Yeah. Like, you have an unlimited amount of money. Like, what are you gonna do? I said I'd go crazy, bro, because like now was like
go crazy and doing what?
Like just go crazy, like in my head, because it's like, bro, like that's so much, like it's just like it's like a electricity. It's so much power. Like anything you want done, anybody you want taken care of, like in a positive way, like every community change, like bro, you have an unlimited amount of money, bro. Shit. So what would you do?
I'm gonna be like Drake, man. Remember that video? He's giving that shit out. Like, what that video? Was the God dead junk?
But how much giving it out, bro?
Man,
you can give
bro, I'm gonna take care of everybody.
That's the basics of it, bro.
No, it's not the basics, because you gotta figure out some type of system to keep that shit too and stay alive.
Bro, you have a unlimited amount of money.
Man, listen. You know what I mean? Amount of hate that comes with that shit though. But yeah. I mean, that's what I would do though. What else you gonna do with it? I'm a investing, we gonna buy everything up and shit, but it's like, what else to do? Like, for real, like look out for your own, like. Yeah. I'm just saying, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, like I'm talking about, bro. Like,
what you doing? What you doing with it,
bro? Like no Diddy, but I'm having a Diddy party every single day, bro.
No Diddy.
Minus the homo stuff.
How about that type of shit though? Like Diddy parties, like 2024 was crazy, man.
Bro, crazy.
Niggas went to jail, like
crazy. But that shit happened right in the hood, bro. You know, at grandmoms and granddad parties, barbecues. Yeah. You know, the powder come out and you know they start getting wild.
You already know it.
You feel me?
Man. You from the trenches?
Yeah, hell yeah. Cookouts, they all get crazy, you know. But I feel like the Diddy, I feel like people like that situation, they just triaholics, you know.
Like I didn't never think like we would be right here, like Diddy locked up.
Bro, now anybody else get locked up, it's hard to believe. Come on, bro. Like you see Jay-Z, he got on top of that. He's suing everybody. Now where everybody stopped playing.
But look, man, we got the ASAP Rocky trial and shit.
Yeah, his man did a bad deed.
Yeah, it's like we in a real difficult time right now. Like the industry and all that.
And I want to touch on another thing, because you are definitely an example of black love. Yeah. But like for a young fella like me, you know, it's still like, you know, type shit. But like, how would you say that it changed, bro? Because it's like, you know, but I feel like even like Martin Luther King was a womanizer. You know, he
Yeah.
had thousands of them. So it's like, but how does it change, bro? To where it's like women used to have to watch out for the men. None of the men gotta watch out for the women, bro, because these girls are heartless, bro.
Bro, what? Man, listen, that's why you gotta really bet it all and put some time in with somebody, like, you know what I mean, that really got your back. Cause man, it's weird. It's weird, man. But me, you know how I rock, man. I've been with my wife since we was in high school.
Yeah, like
since
that's
14, like.
Oh yeah, that's
you know what I mean. So it was like, you know, I'm just blessed, like, you know what I mean. I'm just blessed, you know what I mean.
But it's like
I always tell niggas, man, yo, like, having a loyal down chick is, man, you don't never have to worry about nothing. Like, I'm telling you, you don't gotta worry about the front door being open and shit like that. You know what I mean?
But like my whole thing is, and this is what I don't expect. Like we in the like the day and age, bro. Like, just have my back. I don't care about you humping or dealing with whoever you deal with. Just be loyal to me when times get rough. And I mean that in a sense of where, like, bro, like at the end of the day, you gonna do what you want. Yeah. Like, it's an attention seeking world. Like, I get it. Like, somebody gonna do something better. Like, it's all just like,
and respect me too.
Bro,
respect me too. Like, loyalty,
like that's
big, though. I'm big on loyalty.
Cause it's like, I'd rather, if you gonna hit something I deal with, just hit it for you. Don't hit it and be like, oh, that's KP Shorty.
You better not hit nothing, cause I'm gonna hit. Say no, I don't.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, for you it's older, but I'm talking about for me, like right now, like even like, bro, I even was going through this phase where it's like, bro, I like Dr. Umar had me so sold up. I wasn't like, white girls was off the list. Now it's like, bro, like, do I need to look over here? But like now, bro, I just kick it, bro. I just be like, bro, like. I really just be trying to catch vibes for the most part, bro. Yeah, bro. Like, it's like
a little sparkle. I see that's what's going on out here, though.
Yeah,
I see niggas
it's
like
gentrification.
Niggas fucked up. But no, KB, you also nobody ain't roll with you when you did your bid and shit.
Bro, of course. Okay. Like, it ain't that, bro. It's just like right now, like just with everything going on with me, like, bro, young and turn. So it's like they just coming from all. And I'm just like, bro, like I don't even feel comfortable having a lot of women. Like, I got like one or two, like something like that, because I'm so like, I became like so like, I don't know if you want me for me or you know what's going on, like. But like, bro, like sometimes I be like, damn right, I want a girlfriend, nigga. Like some shit I be really wanting a girlfriend, but then sometimes like I can't do it, bro.
Everything with that's my dog.
Yeah. Everything. And I'm gonna get like that one day. I'm not gonna say I hope to get like that, because I am gonna get like that one day, bro. But like, it's just like, bro, like I don't even, man, like, and then like the main thing, if you got a boyfriend or somebody that's crazy over you, bro, just stay away from me, because bro, these folks will really kill you about that girl, bro.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? So it's like,
you don't have any kids though, right?
I got one. His birthday tomorrow. He turned 1 tomorrow.
Oh, all right. How you feel about?
I'm on some Drake shit, bro. I hide my son from the world, bro. I don't post him or none of that type shit.
That's difficult.
It's difficult, yeah.
It is. But I'm gonna show my fucking love. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Yeah, I feel that.
I mean, they want you to be fake on the gram for, like.
Yeah.
Like, you influencer, right?
Yeah.
That's not, like, you can't turn that shit on and off. That shit with everything, like.
Yeah.
You gonna see everything. You gonna see me. Oh, damn, he lost his dad. Oh, this happened. You gonna see all that.
You're right too. I never thought about it like that. I definitely gotta think about it like that.
Yeah. It's You growing though.
Yeah, absolutely.
It took me some time.
Absolutely. But for the most part, I'm definitely just trying to keep going up.
Yeah. You're doing your thing. Untrapped the podcast.
I appreciate you. We here, man.
Yeah.
This was going on. Johnnie Mac is in the building for sure.
Where the spit is at, man, out here, man?
Bro, like I said, bro, I'm going to tell you another one, bro. Bay of course.
Yeah, that's my guy. I'm
going to play,
solid nigga.
I'm
gonna
play
right
No
there?
Big for you, too.
Yeah.
No Big, that's my man. He's super hard. I'm the only two I'm vouching for, bro. Like, everybody else cool, but like I said, like, I'm biased. It comes with categories for me. Now it's just not no more because you my friend or I think you cool or nothing like that, because that's like it becomes a slap in the face. But like, what I be on now, bro, I just be trying to accomplish the world, bro. Like,
what's
where
the most
we
challenging thing that you went through?
Like
just building this shit in the process. Yeah.
It's consistency, bro.
Yeah, that's
key,
like
sometimes I'll just be like, bro won't hear from me for months.
No, it should
like
do
weeks.
that.
Like, so it'll be like, but I just gotta stay. I gotta just stay in their face, bro. And that's what I noticed, and that's my biggest thing this year. I'm just trying to stay in their face.
That's all. Once you do that, and
I'm
that's why I learned
stay
this
in their face, bro.
I'm like, you gotta stay on their ass. even like with the algorithm, you gotta stay on top of that shit.
Absolutely.
Like,
and I found ways to catch it. Blah, 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 blah. I be like really doing my thing
but
trying
it can
to
be
catch them joints.
challenging though, bro. I get it. This shit beat me up too at times.
Yeah.
Just having to do everything by yourself. I gotta book the artist. I gotta set the studio time up. I gotta it'd be a lot, and it'd be a lot dealing with artists too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because you want them popping artists on your platform and shit. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But it can be challenging at times getting the right.
Then it'd be
people.
like, damn, bro, like you want all that just to talk.
But this is why I figured out. I'm like, I was chasing that for a minute and shit. My first couple years and shit. My first 2 years. But I figured I'm like, damn, find a story. It's all about the story, man. Fuck all that. That same ass person you gonna get on there.
Yeah.
It's about creating a story. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a nigga story. You got a story and you been through some shit. Come on.
Yep. That's why I was like, bro, like, we the way. Like, you up north, I'm down bottom, but we gonna come together and collab. That's what I'm saying. Like, we could have came on here and talk about stuff that you've been. We already know that. Yeah. So now where it's like, how do Johnnie Mac help us build all together as the youth and push what you already been doing? But it's like, bro, Philly, like, I hope they win the Super Bowl.
We going to win the Super Bowl.
I was fucking with you earlier, but I just wanted, because that's going to be a light on the city, something good, because everything just so negative nowadays with it, where it's like, and it's fucked up because other podcasts, like, profit off of it. Like, I think that shit is so goofy.
That's the fucked up thing, though. Like, and I feel like people don't get them niggas a hard time. They let them motherfucking, a nigga like, what's the dude name? The boy, Brandon, such and such, whatever.
Like stuff like that.
Niggas
like
come and exploit the hood. No, see, it's like, and it's ways of doing that type of shit. Yeah. You gotta go in like, all right, I'm doing this. First of all, when you going to these youngins and shit like that, it gotta be a cause effect. What I can do to help change the shit all in one. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm going down here, I'm gonna show all these spots, I'm gonna get somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put no, you gotta really go. It's a way you do this shit. And that's why it's like easier. It's like different for me because we all the same age, but it's relatable. Yeah. So like when we finally sit down and holler, like, you know, bro, you can go this way about it, or like, bro, at least try to live, like, you know. So it's like, damn, bro is spitting facts, bro, you know. So you know, shit like that, bro, for sure. You know how the game is and shit like that. I see they knock academics out the game and shit. Yeah, you know how that go though, man. We the big steppers now. I mean, that's how I feel. I'm like, we the big steppers. We holding it down. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Where you think Lee Ford come back and play his role at?
That's my man. That's really my youngin. I think he's going to be in a better situation. Okay. Like, I think he's going to be he's going to be in a way better situation, because he was in a good situation when he got locked up and shit like that. I think now he got time to sit down and shit like that. Got time to really, because he had a run. Yeah. Niggas don't even know Leaf been out here.
I think he come back and shoot right to number one.
We gonna have man, bro. I'm telling you, nobody can rap better than Leaf Ford. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When it comes down to this shit, nobody can market it like him, bro. You know what I mean? And he got a different fan base. He got the females and he got the males and shit like that. And he have a story, you know, and people gravitate to people like that. You know what I mean? And I think, we going to get a good Leaf. I think we're going to get the best Leaf we ever have and shit like that. Absolutely. And look, you saw the deal. I put it like, man, he's going to be home soon. So, you know, man. I know that's an interview that you want and shit like that. That'll be a good John. Yeah.
And then for sure, and then we not gonna be in live time, but tonight was the Philly plane crash. Like, this gonna be a monumental moment. This gonna be a big moment in history, bro. Because this is the second plane crash.
Praying too many. Everybody in Philadelphia right now. That shit was up the street from my mom. Chris, living in the Northeast. She called. She said, "I felt that shit." I said, "I know it's chaos out there." She like, "Yo, it's fucking ambulance." Fire, going crazy.
Ain't gonna be able to get off the block for a little minute.
That shit was at the Roosevelt Mall. How the fuck a plane fall at the mall? Yeah, traffic was crazy and shit like that. But yeah, we praying for everybody and shit like that, man. Cause you see the videos, right?
What?
That shit crazy, man. That's the second joint too. You said one in Washington yesterday.
Yeah.
Very interesting, man.
Yeah, very.
You voted for Trump?
I got your red hat. I'm a felon.
Oh, all right. They gonna change that soon, but it's very interesting, man. I want definitely on a serious note, man. Like, Philly is bad right now. You know what I mean? I'm just praying for everybody that was involved.
If you can get, who would somebody you would really love to interview?
Man, if I had to pick anyone,
Dead or alive?
dead or alive, man, that's a good question. Nobody never asked me that. I would love to talk to Beans, and that shit should have been happened.
Yeah.
Like I saw that state property shit. That was my era, bro. Like I would love to like talk to Beans, like you know what I mean, like Beanie Siegel, holla at me. Like that'd be a check off the box joint. And he close. I know some people like Beans out of everybody. Yeah, Beanie Siegel. I think him sitting down with Philly First 48 would be super.
Shout out to Don't Call Me White Girl. That's my homegirl. She took me to a Beanie Siegel show. I never been to a concert before, and I never listened to Beanie Siegel. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? She's like, niggas, you crazy?
That shit lit.
After that, I was a Beanie Siegel fan, definitely.
Shout out to White Girl too. Man.
And she a hell of a she's been a hell of an influence for me. Like I'm talking about, like I met her one time. We just locked it in since. Like she's super thorough. She out here running around doing her damn thing, like with that comedian shit, man. I want to definitely shout out her. But yeah, man. On a worldwide note, like I would want to sit. I like entertainment shit, like you know what I mean. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I will pick somebody like. You know what I mean, in the wrestling world or something. Like, bro, I'm weird when it, cause I done did a lot.
Do Undertaker, nigga. That shit gonna do 1 million views.
Nigga,
what?
You ain't used to look at wrestling, though.
Bro, my favorite wrestler, Randy Orton, bro. Randy Orton put belt to shit, nigga. What?
Yeah, Randy Orton was that nigga.
Randy Orton put belt to them niggas, bro.
Man, nobody wasn't better than The Rock, though. Like, nobody.
Bro, The Rock was the most commercialized wrestler. He wasn't even good, bro. He was just a commercialized dude.
Out your fucking mind. I was looking at this old shit the other day on the YouTube, man. He was fucking, man. He was cooking.
Commercial, bro.
Shit. Stone Cold was my guy. But yeah, man. Don't get me started on that, though, man. How did you train yourself when you went to the battles and shit? With the Easy Block?
Nah, hell yeah. That shit was lit,
that
bro.
Was crazy,
that shit
man.
was lit.
Yeah,
there's a lot of talent, bro. Bro, it's like, I don't even know how they memorize that shit, bro, or whatever they do. I thought it was, like, my whole life, I thought this shit was off the top.
I tell niggas, it's a different feeling when you in the building.
Yeah.
When you feel that shit shaking, when a motherfucker just, yeah, man. That's one lane that I enjoy, like, you know what I mean, that I'm in and shit like that. That battle shit, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to them niggas. They gotta get better, though. Them niggas man, they gotta get better, man. But shout out to Easy doing his thing.
They learning, bro.
Yeah.
They definitely learning.
Yeah. But, man, shout out to all them niggas, though, man, for real.
So how you feel, like, you know the situation he got going on, like, and that's like your man. So it's like, do you just be like, I
stay out that shit, man.
I feel you.
But
I know, like, that shit dog. So niggas will be like, yo, bro.
Niggas be on me.
Yeah.
I don't never talk about this. Like the first time I'm probably even when I had them on and shit, like. Yeah. But I try to stay out that shit, man, and because the internet can trick you. Yeah. You know what I mean? It can really trick you.
And that clickbait shit is serious.
Yeah.
Serious,
and I know that was that nigga real life. I knew what was going on and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And that's my man. And I'm a real friend when it comes down to any of my niggas and shit like that. You ain't gonna get no messy shit from me at all. Yeah. But yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. He just did a battle with Suge. That shit was crazy. Only reason I missed that joint because my wife was in the hospital, man. I'm glad she better though. But,
absolutely.
Yeah, that was a good joint though. But yeah, very interesting time and shit. Like in the battle world. You know what I mean? I think they got a salute for him too though. Like what she created is what's big.
Absolutely.
And for the females, like nobody really went looking out for the females. They had, I think, one other lead. But when she came on the scene, she start really paying motherfuckers. Like really, really, and she, on top of that, she really your hair need to be done. Like really dressing the females up and shit like that. Giving them a bag. True. You know what I mean? All the way until like her booking. Now she booking around the top battles.
That's
true. Shit like that, man. That get overlooked a lot from all the other shit. Like
absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, bro, we gotta get ready to wrap it up. So I'm gonna ask you this before we get out of here. What would you tell your 18-year-old self with everything you know now? You can go back and tell them like, yo, this gonna be how to like. What would you tell yourself?
That's a good question. I would tell myself like, just trusting God's plans, like, cause it was sometimes I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's why I would really tell myself like, Just trusting God plans. You're gonna be all right. You know what I mean, I just had some dark moments and shit. Just a lot of dark moments. But that's what made me though, like who I am today.
Absolutely.
And shit. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know, I try to just use my platform, my voice, like just to get a message across, like to the people, and you know, I enjoy doing it and shit like that. You know what I mean? I enjoy helping people. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm going. That's what I'm going to die doing and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I want to say this. I literally lost fucking 6 homies in 8 months and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And you know, I just want to say RP to them. Like, you know, it was real difficult just staying consistent and continue working, just taking them L's and shit. Like, and me just losing my dad a few months ago. I was like, yo, I'm thinking I'm dumb. I'm thinking I'm numb to death because I'm losing YOLO. I'm losing bands. I'm losing Top PC and all that shit. I'm like, all right, going to funerals and all that. In being Johnnie Mac. Then when I thought that was enough. When I got hit with my dad, yo, when you lose a parent, dog, you be like, that shit set me down, but it didn't set me down because I take that drive, them losses, and take that drive to continue going. That gave me the courage to keep stepping out this joint. I do it for my niggas. I do it for my dad. I'm gonna continue doing this shit, man. That's how I carry, man. Yeah, people know me. They know what's up. You know what I mean? But that's what it is, KP. You got a serious joint. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Absolutely. Nah, and that's what we here for. That's what we do it for, bro. This is Untrapped the Podcast, man. Tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me at, you already know, Philly First 48. I'm out Delaware now, man. Delaware First 48.
Yeah, you know, we collabing. Really, we collabing with that.
We collabing nicely, man. I'm comfortable. I pull up by myself.
Absolutely.
You already know, man.
Feet kicked up, feet crossed, man.
Yeah, man.
Comfortability.
It's a different Johnnie Mac, man. I be telling niggas, man. I done grew my hair out and shit like that. You ain't got the snapping Johnnie Mac no more, man.
Yeah.
I want the money, man.
Absolutely.
These advertisements and all that shit, man. Man, you gotta come a certain way, man. You can't be on no messy all that. You know how many deals I fucked? I ain't messing no more deals up. Now I know how you gotta carry yourself, man.
Absolutely.
And you know, it's man. This podcasting game, this the new it and shit like that, man. You know what I mean? It's money. It's a lot of bread in this shit, like, you know what I mean? You just gotta know how to go about it. You gotta know how to search for them deals. You gotta know how to capitalize with this shit, man. And I feel like that's what I've been doing, man. Shout out to my guy Chichir, Box 29. I brought him on as a co-host, Philly First, and you know, we've been going up ever since, bro. You know what I mean? That's what it is, KP. I'm gonna come back and show love. You already know this home here.
We're gonna collab and everything, bro. We got some shit coming up. Don't worry.
Shit. Yeah. Man.
And we got the party is February 8th at the Brew, Salisbury, Maryland. 2nd year anniversary. Yeah. Untrapped the Podcast. Free Jalil. You know you can find me.
Free Jalil. He was in the trenches with us too.
Yep, he was there. Bro, they set bro down for 5 summers, but you know we coming back stronger than ever.
Back. This shit gonna
right
be
back,
lit.
bro. Bro, look. You see how Rollo and all these rappers coming home, bro? Watch. I swear to God, bro. It's gonna be so turned, bro. Why his first day out gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah, you see the boy Louis came home today.
Lucci
yeah,
home.
Niggas,
650 Lou. Shout out to my boy.
Yeah, my niggas on their way too. Free my niggas. You already know, man.
Free the jails today. Free, man.
Johnnie Mac Untrapped.
Johnnie Mac Untrapped. We here. You can find me at Untrapped the Podcast on all platforms. Until next time, we out.
You already know.